What is the right thing to do? A utilitarian might say, do whatever brings the most happiness to the most people. This is the core idea of utilitarianism, a theory developed by philosophers like Jeremy Bentham and later refined by John Stuart Mill. At its heart is a deceptively simple principle: maximize utility, that is, promote the greatest good for the greatest number. Morality in this view becomes a kind of math. Add up the benefits, subtract the harms, and choose the option that produces the highest net happiness. But how does this work in practice? Michael Sandel introduces us to one of the most famous thought experiments in moral philosophy, the trolley problem. Imagine a runaway trolley headed toward 5 unsuspecting workers. You can pull a lever to divert it onto another track, where it would kill just one person. Do you pull the lever? From a utilitarian perspective, the answer is clear. Save 5 lives, even at the cost of 1. The numbers tell the story. 5 is greater than 1. End of discussion. But is that really the right thing to do? Sandel pushes us to explore the limits of this logic. What if you're not pulling a lever, but pushing a person off a bridge to stop the trolley? The numbers are the same, but our moral intuitions shift. Something about using a person as a means to an end feels wrong. This is where utilitarianism runs into trouble. First, it risks violating individual rights. If maximizing happiness means sacrificing the innocent, is that acceptable? Most people would say no. Yet strict utilitarianism struggles to explain why. Second, it ignores how happiness is distributed. Suppose a policy brings great joy to many but imposes serious suffering on a few. Does that still count as just? What about fairness? What about dignity? These questions reveal why utilitarianism, while powerful, is also incomplete. It teaches us to weigh costs and benefits, something every society must do. But Sandel reminds us not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Utilitarianism forces us to think clearly about consequences, but justice, as we'll see, requires more than numbers. It demands a deeper conversation about rights, respect, and the moral limits of calculation.